felt like a sausage in it. I feel like I don't wear them enough. Welcome back, friends. The time has come. Today we're going to be doing a major declutter and organization of my closet, as well as switching over my clothing from my warm to cool weather clothes. I've been so enjoying the cooler temperatures that we've been experiencing recently. I've been reaching for a lot more of my sweaters, jeans, all of that. So today I want to put away all of my shorts, t-shirts, some of the items that I'm just not going to need for the next 6 months or so, and to pull out all of those warm textures, the cozy knits, all of that I'm going to be living in over the next few months. So there's a lot to do, but I want to get started just by taking everything out, putting it here on the bed. That way it'll just be really easy to see everything that I have, the warm weather clothes, the cool weather stuff, all of it, make decisions about what we want to keep, how we want to organize it, and then also to what we want to store away. So let's start just by getting everything out, putting it here on the bed. So I've got all of my clothing out here on the bed, summer items, winter pieces, all of it. So let me give you a little peek at what we have to work with. We've got all of my hanging bits in the corner there, pants and shorts up here. Got our athletic wear and a couple matching sets over here. A few long sleeves that I kept out for the summer. Back here I have all of my off-season storage and then my little socks and underwear bins. So what I want to do now is a bit of decluttering. I want to go through each of these items one by one, trying on what I need to and deciding what I want to keep in my wardrobe moving forward and what it might be time to move on from. Over time, our size changes, our style changes, even the types of clothing that we reach for, that we need, adapts and evolves as we enter various stages of life. Now with a baby, there are things that I can't wear now because they just aren't practical that a few years ago I may have lived in, and vice versa. So I love just doing this, going through my clothing items a handful of times a year to make sure that the items that I keep in here are things that I'm actively reaching for, can use, and that fit who I am in this moment in time. So let's go through everything now, do some decluttering, and then on the other side, I'll show you what I'm letting go of. Finished going through everything and came away with a pretty large pile of items. Now, not all of these do I plan to declutter, but these are all the things that I kind of want to take a closer look at. So we're going to spend a bit of time trying all of these things on to really kind of hone in on my decision for each piece of, do I want to keep it or is it time to move on? And some of these items I do feel pretty confident in one way or the other, but sometimes it's helpful just to try things on, to see it on you, to really help you get clarity about that decision. Let's look at some of these pants here first. Fit pretty well. Not feeling these as much. I feel like these fit. I just never know how to wear them, and so I don't. I feel like I don't wear them enough. A little tighter cropped action. Honestly, those look pretty good. Having a cropped pant here or there is nice. Maybe. Like them? I don't know. It's hard because I'm not 100% back to my pre-pregnancy weight yet. I'm getting close, but I feel like with some of these pants, it's like if I was 5 pounds lighter than I am now, I would love them. And it's that decision of, do I want to hold on to things thinking that down the road I might get back to that point, or do I just want to keep things that I know fit now in my wardrobe? I think with these ones, I'm leaning towards keeping them, seeing where I'm at weight-wise at this time, the beginning of next summer, which is when I'd be wearing them anyways, and then making the decision at that point. I think that's what I'm gonna do. These, I have the opposite problem with. These are just a hair too large for me, so I think what I'm gonna do is put them in my pregnancy and postpartum capsule, because I'll probably be able to wear them when I'm a few months pregnant and wear them for a good portion of pregnancy. They've got some good stretch to them. You guys, pants during this season of life, it's just hard to figure out. These though, maybe on someone else, but I don't think these are for me. Love the print, feels slightly too shrunken for me. Okay, that fits better than I remember. I think it's time to move on. It just doesn't suit my body anymore. Used to love this one. Not even gonna try on. This is way too tight. I like this. I feel like there are some items that I reach for more. I do wear it. I think I'm gonna keep it. Even if there are other things that I might reach for a bit more frequently, it's a good staple to have. Oh, okay. Tried this on a few months ago, and at the time, it was too small for me. I felt like a sausage in it. But this is cute now. Okay, yeah, we'll keep that. The post trying everything on, here's what we're looking at. I've got a small pile of things that I want to keep. A couple sweaters, the dress, some pants. Then there were a couple pants that I was on the fence about, but honestly, after thinking about it, I just don't love the silhouette of them on me. They're nice on other people, like especially this type of pants I love on others. I just don't feel like it works for my body type, so I'm going to be passing these on. Same thing goes for these, and kind of sad because they're great brands. I think they're both made well, so you know, one of my favorites, but I just feel like this specific silhouette, not for me, so letting go of those. And then also got a big decluttering pile here of things that either don't fit me or that I just don't love for this season of life. So that's everything that we'll be passing on, and the one pair of pants that I want to put away. But then I want to go through all of the rest of my clothing now, figure out what of this I want to pull out from my winter capsule, and then what we're going to put away for the season. I always just love switching over my clothing with each season because it keeps the clothing that I have feeling seasonally appropriate. I don't have shorts out in the middle of winter or sweaters in the middle of summer, so I love making it so that the clothing that is most easily accessible is things that I can wear right now. But then as an added benefit too, it makes it so that your wardrobe retains this feeling of freshness and newness, because as each season changes, you're able to reach for and to pull out things that you haven't seen in 6 months, and so it makes things feel just fresh and exciting year round. Let's go through this now, pull out all of my spring and summer clothes, probably leave a couple t-shirts out because I do tend to reach for those year round, but want to put most of this stuff away, and then we'll pull out all of my sweaters, cozy knits, all the cold weather bits. We are looking good, got everything switched over, and while I was doing that, I was just trying to look at what I had, take some mental notes, see if there were any holes in my wardrobe, gaps that I wanted to fill over the next few months. And I have to say, for the most part, I am really happy with where my wardrobe is at now. I'm probably within half a size of where I was pre-baby, which means that a lot of my clothing now fits again, which is so exciting, and I love where we're at. We have a ton of neutrals, very earthy colors, which I love. I think the only real hole that I identified is I think it would be fun just to have a few more pops of color. I have always loved the color blue and don't have a ton of that in my wardrobe, so I think maybe a few blue pieces or other fun colors might be nice just to kind of add a little pop of color. But I do love a wardrobe built on neutrals, and yeah, just looking at all of the items that I have for this fall, for this winter, It just makes me excited. So really, really happy with everything that we were able to accomplish in the decluttering, the switching over vein today. Which brings us to the last thing on our agenda today. Let's spend a bit of time putting everything back in the closet, organizing the dresser. We've got everything organized back in the closet. Let me show you how it all ended up. So here is how everything ended up. Got all of my hanging clothing here. Got it arranged by color. I used to arrange it by type and then color, but lately I've been really enjoying just having blocks of color. It makes it really easy to find whatever it is that I'm looking for. I've got all of my off-season bits here. Our little socks and underwear bins. And then in the drawers, we've got all of my pants on the left, the matching sets in the middle, t-shirts on the right. And then in this drawer, got some of my nicer sweaters on this side, casual bits on this side, and a lot of my loungewear type sweaters. Then down here, let's focus, got my activewear on this side, couple cozy larger knits that can't be hung on that side, and then I just have a couple bathing suits that I tucked in the corner there. That is everything that I've got for you today, so I hope that you enjoyed coming along as we decluttered, organized my wardrobe, and I hope that this can serve as some motivation for you too. If perhaps your wardrobe is desperately in need of a bit of a declutter right now, put one on the calendar today. Trust me, you are going to feel so good on the other side when you're able to look into your closet and to see only things that are your style, that fit, that you're excited to wear. It is a great feeling. So yeah, here's just my little encouragement to you to do that. But as always, friends, don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, friends.